Hi, hi, cozy friends. We're gonna have a little cozy hobby day today, or maybe a couple of days. I don't know. We'll see. I am starting the year off. If you haven't seen my gentle goals video for 2026, I've done it for the past, I think, two to 3 years. I don't know. I set all my intentions and goals for the year, and one of them was creativity. So I'm hitting the ground running. And we're gonna do some cozy hobbies today. I think I wanna color, I wanna read, and then maybe another third thing, we'll see. I got a finger infection. Veering off the cozy path to get some realistic moments. I got a finger infection, so I have to do an Epsom bath soak with my finger. I went to urgent care. I will not give the details because it's disgusting. The reasons why it escalated to me going to urgent care, it got to a point where I was like, okay, I might go into sepsis here in a second. And so Ryan was like, make an appointment right now, go to urgent care. So I went to urgent care and she was like, oh, well, it wasn't a bad spot, but since this thing happened, that's gross that I won't talk about. You're good, actually. We don't need to do anything here. You just have to take this antibiotic prescription. If it gets worse, then take this antibiotic. But other than that, just keep doing a soak. And yeah. Encouraging it to get all the gross stuff out. And that's where we're at right now, soaking my finger. So do not bite your hangnails off, you guys. And if you must, spray some, stuff on it after, antibiotic stuff on it after. But don't do that, right? Okay, amazing. Anyways, that's where we're starting off today's vlog, with a fun little story, fun little health story. What else? What other updates, life updates can I give? We'll start this with a yappy update session, because why not? I am this far through King's Rising, which is the last book of the trilogy, and things do get better. Things do get better. I really enjoyed this trilogy. I really enjoyed it. And some of y'all talked about it in the comments and you're like, this is like a hidden gem. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. I'm shocked because it's very well written. It's just really well written, well structured. The themes are crazy. Right? The times it takes place in, the themes, there's some elements you really have to look past in the beginning, but it comes together in a way that makes sense sort of in the third book. But still, if there are certain themes that make you not want to read a book, I would probably look at the warnings for this book. But it's well written. And so yeah, I'm almost through it. I think I'm coming up on the part where it's the climax of the book, and then hopefully, I don't know, I hope it's not a sad ending. God, I don't know if I could take that. So that's my book update. I'll be finishing that in this vlog for sure. My other media updates, yes, still obsessed with Heat of Rivalry. Yes, I've been following the HUDCon press tour and watching every single thing that they're on. Yes. Oh my god, and we were at Vegas this past weekend, and we went to this random bar that had good dancing. We were like, let's just go to this random bar. We were there till 3 a.m. or something. But at somewhere between 2 and 3 a.m., you guys, the DJ played all the things she said, tattoo version, the Harrison version. Right after, back to back. Literally, Maya and I fell to our knees in the club and screamed in agony. We were just screaming and then screaming the lyrics, but also in pain. We're I can't believe this is happening. We're in shock, we're in pain because we're literally in the club and that's the scene, and then we're ecstatic because the DJ gets it, and then we're looking around does anyone else get this? And there was one other girl who came over and pointed at me, and she said, wait. She said, you get it. And I said, you get it. I see you. You're right. I see you. We're right here. And she said, the second you walked in here, I knew. She said, I knew. And I was like, should I take that as a compliment or something else entirely? I don't know that that's a good thing, but I'm glad we clocked each other. We had an absolute blast, and it was heartbreaking at the same time. So that's my Heated Rivalry update. Still at the cottage, obviously. What else? I watched, is it People We Meet on Vacation or People You Meet on Vacation? People We Meet on Vacation. I half and half liked the book. I was very neutral about it. I really liked the banter. I thought the dialogue was good, but then I just didn't like the certain reasons why they like came together or separated. We watched the movie, and you guys, I feel like such a hater. I promise I'm not this much of a hater. Maybe I am. I don't know. I despised it. Maybe that's too strong. I didn't despise it. I just strongly did not like it. It had Netflix lighting throughout the whole thing, and like so egregiously that there was a point where it looked like a hospital room, in a point where it could have been lit so beautifully and so like moody, and it could have spoke to the emotions at the moment, but it was literally like they were sitting in a hospital room, just blaring you could see the studio lights just blowing into the set. So just terrible Netflix lighting throughout the whole movie. And then I kept saying like, I think it's just the director. Because like the actors were good and the script it wasn't that bad. Like it wasn't bad. Both of those factors a good director could have worked with, but I felt like the director was so bad. Like the shots that they chose, sometimes they do like a wide shot when it made no sense, and then sometimes they like leave the shot on so like none of the shots felt intentional. Like it didn't feel intentional. It felt like I'm doing this shot in order to get from A to B to C, instead of like the shot that I'm doing has a purpose and like is, you know, helping the emotion along or like signifying something to the viewer. Like none of that. It felt like there was no intention behind the shots, and sometimes it was so confusing why they did a shot a certain way that I was like, you just didn't get another shot, did you? You did this one shot, that's all you had, so you had to use this shot, and it doesn't make any sense. So I feel like it was the directing, and especially on like some of the line deliveries, I was like, this line delivery would have been so good. Like the part where he's like, I forget what they're talking about, but they're in New Orleans, and she's like, oh, like, how did you know that? Or like, how'd you know I would say that? Or how'd you know that about me? And he's like, because I know you. It would have been so good if the line delivery was different. Like, it would have hit so hard if the line delivery was different. But he says it in the corniest possible way. He says, because I know you. And that's on the director. Like, the director should have said, do it one more time, throw away the line a little bit more, throw it aside. But he said, because... And he delivered that well, if that was the point, to do it in a corny way. And I'm sure he would have been able to deliver it if the director said, do it this way. So, like, it wasn't on the actors. I feel like it was the director, and I'm mad at the director. Some of it was so cute, and, like, the dialogue was cute, but then it was just ruined by, like, the lighting or the shot or, like, what they chose to focus on. I don't know. So that was frustrating because I love rom-coms, you guys. I love rom-coms. I want so badly for a rom-com renaissance. I want rom-coms to be so back, and I just felt like people were saying after seeing this, rom-coms are so back, and I was so excited, and then I watched it and I said, what? What? Yeah, that was sad for me and disappointing, and maybe I'm the biggest hater in the world. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. That's how I felt about it. So that's that. What else am I watching? Tell Me Lies. If y'all aren't watching Tell Me Lies, I don't know if I can in good faith say that you should, because it is traumatizing, and if you've ever dealt with a narcissist in your life, it's traumatizing, but it's really good. And I appreciate the lighting in Tell Me Lies. I appreciate the music choices in Tell Me Lies. That's on Hulu. A new season just came out, and so that's why I'm yapping about it. And I think those are all of my yap session updates. I think that's all I have for y'all. Thanks for chit-chatting with me and while I soak my finger. Okay, let's go color or something. Come on. All right, y'all, let's take a little break and talk about our cozy sponsor, Factor. We love Factor here for a long, long time. I always rave about Factor because it saves me so much time in my day. Also, if you don't know, Factor is a meal delivery service. They deliver fresh meals, they're never frozen, and you just pop them into the microwave for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, that's it, you're done. Before I had Factor, I would just like run from one thing to the next, suddenly remember that I had to eat a meal, but by then I was too late, I was starving already, and so I had to like scrounge something together, and it was never like fully nutritious. But Factor just makes the whole process of feeding myself just so much easier. But I also don't just love Factor for the convenience. I love it because the meals are so tasty. Like there's such a good variety and they're so good. But probably more importantly, it just helps me maintain my goals for having really balanced, nourishing meals. That was a goal for myself last year, and it is a goal for myself this year again. So this is yet another way to just like really easily hit that goal for myself. So if you also have a goal of prioritizing wellness this year, this is just another way to make it really easy for you and just something you don't have to think about. Also, most of the meals deliver 30+ grams grams of complete protein, some up to 53 grams. All of that to support muscle repair and recovery, which is perfect for me because I've been doing some weight training this past year. And the more and more I get into that, the more and more I need more protein. So it's just an easy way to get that in for me without having to plan and think about it. So if you'd like to try it out, you can head to factor75.com or click the link below and use the code CozyKFB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for a year. That's code CozyKFB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first Factor box and free breakfast for 1 year. Thank you, Factor. All right, y'all, here's the finished product. It's so cute. The sun's coming in so beautifully right now. I did my usual just like shading on the trees, and then I tried to do like a little sunset over here, but the blue and the orange didn't mix together that well. And then I did my, again, usual like grass shading technique with some paint markers at the end and some gel markers as just little accents. And I think it came out so cute. Yay! All right, y'all, now that our coloring is done, that was lovely. I feel like one good coloring session per season is required. Like obviously sprinkling some in between, but like at least one solid, like really trying your best coloring page per season. Oh, it just feels so good. Okay, next I'm going to try and finish Captive Prince because I really then want to get back into Long Game and finish that. I think I don't know why I stopped my momentum on that. I think just because I started Captive Prince trilogy and then got hooked on that. So I want to finish Captive Prince so that I can finish the Long Game so that I'm ready for Unrivaled when it comes out in September. I'm so excited. Okay, let's sit down and start reading. Ooh, guys, another home update. Let me bring y'all down. So I realized that we get such good sun at some times of the day, like because it's only east and west, we're only getting really early in the morning and then like this time till the evening, like late afternoon to the evening. We're just missing out on so much good sunlight. All of that to say, long-winded way to say, I'm looking into different kinds of skylights. Yes, there's like, you know, the traditional just like window skylight, and I think we could put that in a lot of the spaces where we don't get a lot of light, especially particularly I'm thinking of like the front entry room. But they also have these things called like solar tubes or something, and it creates like a tube up through your attic, because we have like a tiny little attic, not like storage attic, but it's just space between the roof and top floor. We have space, so it goes up through that, and then it's like this little round thing that like attracts sunlight basically, and then it brings it through the tube and out this little light that basically just looks like a recessed light. Like it looks like a, you know, what's it called, pan light or whatever. I was like, that would be perfect for this office because I get great lighting at the end of the day, but I need better lighting instead of having to like wait until the lighting is nice, and then like I only get a little bit of like a little section. So I would have like basically 2 cans there, and then I'm getting like all of that daytime light, boom, right in there, and I think that would be so nice. But I would definitely want something dimmable so that I can control it when I'm like doing any kind of filming for my gaming channel, and they have those. So boom, boom, that would be nice. Or maybe just one traditional skylight. I'm gonna see what the people say when they come give us like a consultation. Yeah, that would be perfect there. I think the only other places would be like downstairs in that one area, because that's a vaulted ceiling that goes to the ceiling. I was just sitting here like, oh, it would be so nice to have more light. Like I just wish we had more windows. And then I was like, wait, I can literally change that. I can do something about that. So that is exciting if that can happen sometime soon and get some light in here, because it is light. It's light. It's nice and bright, but could be lighter, right? I love sunlight. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping and start reading. All right, y'all, what? I took a little hour-and-a-half break for a walk, a little evening walk with Maya. It was lovely. I'm a little hot, but back to finishing the book. That was a phenomenal ending. It was a really good ending. It was really good. That was really good. And a lot of the still heavy topics, still heavy things at play. But a lot of the things were resolved that sat weird in my spirit. So that's good. But yeah, really good ending. It did feel a little bit like pulled together quicker than the pacing of the rest of the book, but it was still good. I guess that's all you needed. Still solid. I will see you guys tomorrow for some more hobbies.
Rather than you're coming.
Okay, hey, yeah. I'm with you. I'm doing it. You got it. Frolic. Yeah. When you call my name, it's a good little prayer. Just edit that part.
Put that in post.
Wow. Really singing. Wish I could see him.
I want to dip in there. Me too, and someone has. There's soap for some reason.
Yeah? Gotta dip somewhere. You dip, I dip. We dip. What's going on there?
I'm not sticking around to find out.
Hey, hi. I'm back from a day of, we did like gym, we did like breakfast, did some we had a little laptop time, got some stuff done. But now I need to wash my body. I need to wash my bod. And then I want to finish this painting that I started in my acrylic class. I'll show you. So I think y'all saw the like ice cream one that I did. That was the first one we did. And then she had us start on this one because she was like, it's a fall one. But we all did different ones. She just sent us like fall pictures to replicate. These are all like replications. So this is somebody else's art. I'm just replicating to learn. I started on it, but then the last day of class, she was like, no, actually, it was kind of like all over the place, but it's fine, I love her. She's like, actually start on this Christmas one and like finish it quickly. So we were like, okay. So then we had to do like this one really quickly. Long story short, I did not finish this one and I really want to like get somewhere with it. I don't know if it's gonna look, I don't know, without her guidance, I don't know if I'll quite get to like a finished product, but I want to like at least get the base of the colors in and then maybe I can like add on some detail later. And I also have this cute little easel thingy, like tabletop easel, which will be perfect. All right, y'all, I'm out of the shower, look clean. I'm just gonna start. I had to cover this because Sheila was sniffing around. I'm just gonna start mixing. I have this little palette, and then I also have this piece of glass that I saved. So Azula's hanging out with me over here, and I'll probably just watch something, I suppose. I think this is where I'm gonna leave it for today because I have a lot more like layering I want to do with some of these colors. So next round I'll do the details on the white pumpkin, finish up this little leafy area, and then do the details on the lantern. So the lantern is just blocky right now because I just haven't done any of the details on it, but we can add some depth to that after. But I'll show you up close. Here it is up close. Again, lots more to do in detail on these two areas, the lantern and the white pumpkin. Now that I'm looking at this too, I'm seeing some areas that I want to fix on this pumpkin, but I don't know, guys. This is only like my third painting. It's fun to like slowly learn the technique, and it was really nice doing it here at the table with this little easel. It was really lovely as the sun came down. But thanks for hanging out with me and doing some cozy hobbies this vlog. It was really fun. I hope you can get some rest and downtime in yourself too. Don't forget to schedule in a little something, even if it's like 15 minutes. Just a little something for yourself. Okay, I will see you next week. I love you. Stay cozy. Bye.